So today we are working on a pretty common oil leak that you'll find on the 2-liter TSI engine. Golf, Jetta, Passat, Tiguan, all that. This is a 2013 Volkswagen CC. The gasket on this front cover here is prone to leaking. It's pretty easy to get in there. I've seen a lot of videos on people doing this with a whole lot of extra steps that you don't need to do. The tools you'll need: 10 mil, T25 and T30. Disconnect the bolts mounting the expansion tank right here, which is two T25s. Unplug it, move it out of the way. This is connected as well. You can just get rid of that. But the other line that's on the bottom, leave it. Beyond that, you don't need to disconnect your evap lines. You don't need to disconnect the fuel line. You can push this hose right here. Normally it's right there. You just pick it up, push it out of the way, tuck it right there. Then you've got 3 T30s, which are holding that guy in. It's going to be your cam sensor. You don't need to disconnect your dipstick. You can just sort of bend that guy a little bit, move it out of the way. You've got a 10 mil here, 2 10 mils on the side, 2 10 mils down there at the bottom. It's not focusing, but they're down there, and they're somewhat easy to get to, and this guy will pop off. There's a bit of a vacuum, so don't be afraid to pry it off a little bit. Once you get it out, you can just sort of snake this out, cut to that, and I'll show you where that gasket is. Okay, now once you've used both hands, it will require both hands to snake this guy out, and a little bit of finesse. You'll probably see where it's been leaking oil from. The toughest part about all this is going to be these 2 10 millimeters on the bottom. They're tough to get to, not gonna lie. I recommend a box wrench. If you have a ratcheting one, that will save you some time. But you'll be replacing this main gasket for obvious reasons, and then while you're in there, take care of, oh, focus. Take care of this cam seal. Take care of this O-ring, and apply a little bit of RTV right here on this seam here. You can see where there's already been a little bit. It comes from the factory with that to discourage any future leaks, at least from that spot. But yeah, RTV, O-ring, seal, gasket, and then repeat all of those steps previous in reverse, and you should be good to go.